Today we're going to delve into an intriguing topic: average net worth by age. This concept, your financial worth at different life stages, is a crucial gauge of financial health, and understanding it can be a game changer. So, buckle up as we embark on this financial journey. First up, we're looking at young adults in their 20s. If you're in this age bracket, your financial journey is just getting started. You might be thinking, I'm young, I've got time. And while that's true, it's never too early to start building your nest egg. Let's dive into some numbers. The average net worth for someone in their 20s is around negative $40,000. Yes, you heard that right. Negative. This is primarily due to student loan debt, which averages at around $30,000 per borrower. Add in credit card debt, car loans, and the ever-increasing cost of living, and it's easy to see why so many young adults are starting their financial journey in the red. But don't let those figures scare you. They're not a life sentence, just a starting point. And the good news is, your 20s are a fantastic time to start building your wealth. Why? Because you have something on your side that no amount of money can buy: time. Time is your best friend when it comes to building wealth. The sooner you start saving and investing, the more time your money has to grow. This is thanks to the magic of compound interest, which Albert Einstein famously called the eighth wonder of the world. So how do you start? It's all about creating good financial habits. Start by paying off your debts. This may seem daunting, but even small payments can make a big difference over time. Next, start saving. Even if it's just a few dollars from each paycheck, every little bit helps. And finally, start investing. There are plenty of resources out there to help you get started, from online tutorials to financial advisors. Remember, the goal isn't to become a millionaire overnight, but to build a solid financial foundation for your future. Remember, your 20s are your financial building block years. Make them count. You're laying the groundwork for your financial future. So, take advantage of this time and start building your wealth today. Scene script. Next stop, the big 3-0. Let's see what's happening here. So, you've kissed your roaring 20s goodbye, and you're now in the prime of your life, your 30s. This is a special decade, my friend. It's a time when the financial decisions you make can significantly shape your future wealth. Let's talk numbers. According to the Federal Reserve, the average net worth for Americans in their 30s is around $80,000. Now, before you start comparing your bank balance, remember, this is an average. Some folks might be above this, while others could be below. And that's perfectly okay. This decade is often marked by some pretty significant milestones. Buying your first home, perhaps? The National Association of Realtors reports that the average age for first-time home buyers is 33. And with the median home price hovering around $275,000, this purchase could significantly boost your net worth. Another milestone, you might hear the pitter-patter of tiny feet around the house. Yes, starting a family is a joyful event, but it can also impact your finances. The U.S. Department of Agriculture estimates that raising a child can cost upwards of $234,000. That's right, your little bundle of joy comes with a hefty price tag. Now don't let these figures scare you. Remember, your 30s are a time of growth. It's about making smart investments and building a solid financial foundation. This could be the decade you start seriously saving for retirement, or perhaps you're climbing the career ladder and enjoying a higher income. Your 30s are also a great time to pay off those pesky student loans. According to a study by the One Wisconsin Institute, the average time to pay off student debt is about 20 years. So, if you started in your 20s, you could be saying goodbye to those loans in your 30s. By now, you can see why this decade is crucial for building wealth. It's about more than just earning money. It's about making your money work for you. So, keep hustling, keep saving, and keep investing. Your 30s are all about building and growing your wealth. Keep going, you're doing great. Now, we're stepping into the peak earning years, the 40s and 50s. As we waltz into this stage of life, the average net worth begins to reflect years of hard work, wise investments, and hopefully, a sprinkle of good fortune. For those in their 40s, the median net worth is around $130,000. Now, don't be alarmed if you're not quite there yet. Remember, this is an average number and everyone's financial journey is unique. In your 40s, you're likely hitting your career stride. Promotions and salary increases should be more frequent, and this should reflect in your net worth. It's also a critical time to ramp up your savings. Why, you ask? Well, retirement isn't as far away as it used to be. Now let's leap into the fabulous 50s. The median net worth for this age group jumps to around $180,000. Yes, you heard it right. The 50s are when you're likely at the peak of your earning power. It's also the time when you might start dreaming about those lazy days of retirement. Ah, can't you just smell the ocean breeze? But before you get too carried away, let's talk retirement savings. By the time you reach your 50s, you should ideally have around 6 times your annual salary saved up. If you're behind, don't fret. There's still time to catch up. It's about making smart choices and possibly making some sacrifices. Remember, it's a marathon, not a sprint. So as we wind down this scene, let's reflect on the importance of these peak earning years. The 40s and 50s are a time of great financial opportunity. It's your chance to boost your net worth, secure your future, and set yourself up for a comfortable retirement. But remember, it's not just about the money, it's about making choices that will enrich your life in more ways than one. The 40s and 50s are your golden earning years, so make them shine. Finally, we're nearing the finish line. The 60s, the golden years, the twilight of your working life, and ideally the dawn of your retirement. At this stage, you've probably been saving and investing for decades. So let's talk numbers. On average, American households headed by people in their 60s have a median net worth of around $1 million. But remember, this isn't the finish line. It's the starting point for your retirement. That's right. You've been running a marathon and now you're at the starting line of the next race, but don't worry, this one's more of a victory lap. The average American retires around age 62, and with life expectancy increasing, you could be looking at another 20 to 30 years of living off your savings. That's why it's so important to have a solid nest egg. You've heard the saying, it's not about how much you earn, it's about how much you keep. Well, in your 60s, it's about how much you've kept and how well you can stretch it. Consider this, if you retire at 62 with $1 million and live until 92, you'll need to live off roughly $33,333 a year, and that's before considering inflation and unexpected expenses. So, while $1 million might sound like a lot, it's essential to have a robust financial plan that takes into account various factors like healthcare costs, potential long-term care, and of course, leaving a legacy for your loved ones. Remember, it's never too late to adjust your financial plan. If you reach your 60s and realize you're not quite where you'd like to be, don't panic. There are still steps you can take to boost your net worth, like downsizing your home, cutting back on expenses, or even working a few extra years. Your 60s are about solidifying your financial legacy, so make it a good one. After all, you're not just building wealth for yourself, but also for the generations to come. So let's make sure that legacy is one they'll be proud of. Alright, we've been on quite the financial journey today. Let's take a moment to reflect on what we've uncovered. In our 20s, we learned that this is the time to start developing healthy financial habits. It's the perfect stage to start saving, even if it's just a little. Remember, it's not about the amount, but the consistency. As we moved into our 30s, we discovered the power of investing. At this stage, it's important to let our money work for us, not the other way around. It's time to make smart investment choices and watch our net worth grow. Then came the 40s and 50s. These are the peak earning years, and they're all about capitalizing on our investments and savings. It's time to buckle down, make some solid financial decisions, and watch our net worth skyrocket. Finally, in our 60s, it's about reaping the benefits of our lifelong financial planning. It's time to enjoy the fruits of our labor, but also to ensure we've planned adequately for a comfortable retirement. The importance of building wealth at each stage cannot be overstated. It's not just about having money, but about financial security, independence, and the freedom to live life on our terms. Remember, financial planning is not a sprint, it's a marathon. It's about making consistent, informed decisions over the course of a lifetime. So let's keep saving, investing, and planning. Let's keep growing our net worth and creating a financial legacy that we can be proud of. Remember, it's not about the destination, but the journey. Keep building your wealth and creating your financial legacy. Before we wrap up, don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more enlightening videos on wealth building, savvy investing, and strategic financial planning. Thank you for joining us on this journey. Remember, your net worth is in your hands. So, go out there and make it count. Until next time, keep building that wealth.